Greetings and welcome again. This video, I'm be talking about, when a narcissist is up against the ropes. Basically, when all of their past wrongdoings begin to catch up with them and they find themselves in distress. Uh, Number one, what does that look like? And then number two, should you have sympathy for them? Should you bail them out? Should they come running back to you? And I know the simple answer is no, but let's go into why you actually shouldn't. For the most part, in many cases, when you were dealing with this person, as we all know, narcissists take people, situations, things for granted, right? And they have no regard once they start to discard a person and they feel that they no longer need them or they're of no service to them anymore. The narcissist has zero mercy or compassion for you when they're doing their thing to you or against you. Now, a lot of things is going on with these individuals. A lot of times they're taking out stuff from other people on, and they're taking that out on you, right? And so when you're going through this discard phase, what I want you to do is just think about when you see the narcissist, like, reaching out, trying to call out in distress about wanting to be helped and stuff like this and gain to overcome whatever situation that they're dealing with or going through. When you see the narcissist reaching out in that way, they're at their ends wits, okay? Especially when they've burnt bridges with individuals or they've made bad situations, um, and they've left them behind carnage and stuff due to their behavior. Um, it's important to look at and reflect back on how they were when they were discarding you, how they were treating you, the things that they were saying to you, and not having a care in the world. Now, it's one thing to say, to easily say and write it off and look at like, okay, this individual now, some time has passed and now they pop up because things have failed from what they engaged in other situations, and now they want to look back at you for salvation. Well, you have to be mindful again. Um, the narcissist is only doing this because they don't have any other options, or they feel that you're the best option to alleviate them from the situation that they're going through or the distress that they're already currently in. And if you should happen to do that, you can guarantee, you can be guaranteed that it is not going to be appreciated still. You're just an object, something to bail them out of because they got themselves caught up into a situation in which they are now regretting. Okay. And this is something that you have to understand where if you start having that little heart, empathy and sympathy for these individuals, they, in a lot of cases, they wait and they try to, um, let time go by. They try to let, you know, things pass by, to give, some space to recover so that the intensity of your emotions aren't the same. And then they can try to see if they can finagle themselves back into your life for it may be assistance, help, advice, whatever, right? But it's up to you to be mindful of exactly why you don't deal with them. Okay? You have to really, really, think about that. Why did I stop dealing with this person? It's one thing to forgive, but just because you forgive doesn't mean you have to re-enter or interact with these individuals again or assist again. No, no. You can forgive, but everything else stays at a distance or it gets completely shut off. And this is what the narcissist doesn't understand. They believe that they can do all the wrongdoings in the world to someone and just come back as everything's okay, everything's just fine, or everything will work out fine. They're banking on that. They're really counting on that, and they really believe that that's the way it should work. But it is up to you to quickly snap them back into reality, letting them know by not engaging with them that this bridge is burnt for a reason and that they are the cause that it is this way. You don't reward bad behavior. You don't reward mistreatment. You don't reward lying and deception and abuse. You don't reward that. So when a narcissist finds themselves up against the ropes and things are going bad in their lives and things are just crumbling down, and then they try to reach back out, this is an act of desperation. A drowning man will reach for anything that they can in order to avoid going under. And that is basically what it is with them. Again, trying to feel sympathy, thinking that they've overcame, and they'll try to make you believe that they understand and stuff. Now, here's the thing. Normal people would not put themselves in a position to where they would act and behave in such a manner or display such behavior to you that is basically inappropriate and unbecoming of someone who is looking to be worthy of still being in good graces with that individual. A normal person would not put themselves in a position to be looked at in a bad way or in a bad light, because a normal person can process if they're dealing with someone who is good, who has been of benefit. They don't want to burn that bridge right there. They don't want to do anything that's going to sabotage that particular situation or relationship, whether it's business, friendship, or intimate, whatever type of relationship it is. A normal person is going to be very conscientious of their actions, their decisions, and everything else, because if they run into someone who is good and who is worthy, they want to make sure that's a good working relationship that they can always fall back on. But see, if you begin to see this behavior from a person who is with a good person, or has the privilege of being around someone who is decent and of help and assistance or whatnot, and they're going about it as though it's nothing, they don't care, they're neglecting and abusing that situation or person, that's clearly a red flag that this person isn't even worthy of good treatment, isn't even worthy of having sympathy for. Okay? That means this person is totally destructive, out of line, unruly, and quite frankly, dangerous. Because to act that way means that they don't regard anything in this thing we call life as important, which means they're going to always neglect, abuse, or disrupt whatever it is, especially if it's good. It doesn't matter. Being good with these individuals will get you nowhere. Having sympathy for these individuals will get you nowhere, because it has no value in their mental structure. The mental fabric of how they are made up does not recognize and appreciate the virtues of a person that is benevolent. It doesn't. So if you should happen to find one of these individuals up against the ropes, down on their luck or whatever, let them be. Let them be. Because going to help or trying to help them is only going to prove that you're a bigger fool than they thought you were in the first place. Don't put yourself in that position. Leave them be. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you show your support too. All right. Make sure you show your support so that we can continue to bring good content and expand, especially bringing content to the podcast and stuff like that. Make sure you show your support. A lot of this goes into putting in, different development stuff into so I can bring better things to the community or whatnot. So definitely, if you haven't got the Quiet Weapons for Silent Wars Against Narcissists tour video tour that's available now. Um, I'll leave the link. Go in the description box. Make sure you get you a copy. Show your support. A lot of this goes back into doing and developing things to the community. The Departure of Empathy documentary that I put out. Um, Very informative too. Very good. Very good. Definitely show your support by doing that. That's what helps, grow the channel, grow the community, allows me to invest more stuff back into bringing different projects and stuff to you guys. So, and if you want to donate, you can always, I'll leave that in the description box as well if you want to show your support that way. But definitely show your support. It is appreciated. And if you're not getting the notifications because you haven't clicked the bell, the little bell, you can subscribe, but if you want to be notified when I do come out with something, you have to click the bell. Until next time, anyway, enjoy yourselves, love yourselves, have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye now.